always said support local, but if you've ever wondered where to get the good stuff, that is not just another spoon souvenir, then this episode is for you. Welcome to the Design Lab. We deep dive into the world of Filipino design and craftsmanship and meet the brilliant minds shaping our spaces, our style, and our sense of culture and identity. In this episode, we're bouncing from galleries to design hubs and anywhere creativity is having its moment. Warning, before this episode ends, you may want to redecorate your home, refresh your wardrobe, and maybe rethink the way you shop. Just look in, stop it! Pareho. Michelle, cute, no?
Ano ilalagay mo?
Ewan ko, gusto ko lang. It's cute then to put like little trinkets on the side, like, you know, when you're put in your house, when you have little trinkets like that. I know, I did. We kicked things off at FAMPh curated design takeover at Spatio, a design sanctuary for Filipino craftsmanship. FAMPh, or Fashion Accessory Makers of the Philippines, brought together designers with one mission: to make meaningful accessories and not just pretty ones. Here, we went around to explore textures, hear stories behind them, and bask in a space that proves local design is not just alive, it's thriving. At the heart of FAMPh Design Hub is a simple but powerful theme. Kwento natin, galing ng Pilipino. Our stories, our roots, our brilliance. We found that behind every handcrafted bag, woven necklace, or sculpted pair of earrings is a story of heritage, of innovation, and of Filipino pride. And what better way to prove that Filipino design is not stuck in the past is to meet the people that are shaping it. Let's kick things off with someone giving a beloved tradition a stylish upgrade, straight from the shoe capital of the Philippines. Very striking, so when I was walking, I saw it immediately.
This one is the mule. It's made from cutouts of fabrics and leather. Kaya this is one of a kind kasi each piece, each pair ay different lagi.
I like it because it's sustainable also because you're just, these are mga retaso.
Yes, from cutouts and also the leather cutouts also.
So if you're buying this, maybe you and only a few people have it.
Yes.
From upcycled mules to pineapples. You heard that right. Pineapples. This is Lakat, the proudly local brand turning piña fibers into sneakers you can actually wear and feel good about.
So why pineapple? Okay, first of all, we have lots of this. It's a natural fiber, readily available. Normally it's just thrown in the fields and then it's just a matter of collecting them. Latest update we got also, not only from the market, but also from the OST. It lessens the smell on your foot. It's got antibacterial properties.
Oh, natural.
Because of the the enzymes that go with it.
Yes. Oh, and it's so sarap. It's so lambot, yeah.
And the insole is made out of pineapple fibers. The fabric is a blend of cotton and pineapple fibers. Even the shoelace. Yung rubber naman, it's farmed from Mindanao. Yeah, it's practically 99% Filipino made.
Now, here's a brand that doesn't just carry your things, it carries a story. Introducing Speranza bags.
Our bags are, called Speranza because the people behind the bags are the persons deprived of liberty. So we support two communities. The ones making the wood beads are the male PDLs. Straw bags are made by women PDLs.
According to Mylene, behind each handmade piece are people who don't usually get seen, let alone celebrated.
So we continue to search for those, local artisans who don't have the platform, to showcase their creations. And then when they saw our bags here in Spatio, they were so, elated. They said, oh my God, their creations are up here, and then they get excited and motivated because we're able to showcase this. And now, slowly it will go global, hopefully. That's my dream.
From stories of second chances, we head even further south where culture and creativity go hand in hand.
So our Kathryn Fanlo brand is mainly jewelries and accessories inspired by Philippines, the icons of Mindanao. This is a Bagobo-inspired earring. This is also our 11 tribes of Davao. This is our winning piece. It's very lightweight. It's hand sculpted, so yung print by hands talaga siya.
That's special because you don't really see a lot of accessories that's highlighting more of Mindanao.
Yes, yes.
Now, if there's anything we love more than beautiful design, it's thoughtful design. And that's exactly what you'll find in Alchemista by Georgina Tang, a jewelry brand rooted in slow fashion and inspired by Filipino culture.
My brand, Alchemista, is really about slow fashion jewelry. We make jewelry in small batches, and running through the thread of a lot of the collections is something about the Filipino culture or the Filipino heritage. So like this, for example, this is our line called the Playa, meaning the lampasigan or by the sea. So this is inspired by, the Philippines being a tropical archipelago.
And finally, we're coming home literally. Because design doesn't end with what we wear, it also lives in the spaces we rest, gather, and grow in. Meet Abel PH, a brand breathing new life into a centuries-old tradition.
Abel Philippines is a social enterprise that started 2017. So we focus on home pieces.
Yes.
We have blankets, beach towels, hand towels, and anything that you think na tela for the
Yes.
home. As of the moment, we are working with more than 150 weavers from Ilocos region, from La Union, Ilocos Sur, Ilocos Norte, and Abra.
Wow.
Yes. So basically, we are providing a sustainable livelihood to them. And at the same time, we are trying to enrich the culture of Ilocano weaving. Since I'm also an Ilocano, that's my way of promoting my culture to the Philippines and to the entire world.
How is it now from how it was many years ago when we first, saw Inabel fabric?
Yeah, if you think of Inabel fabric before, it's just a traditional fabric that's being used in the province. But now, we've done our part to promote this in a national level or international level. So we try to innovate the designs. We try to modernize the designs that will fit to a modern home.
So this is where I bumped into my friend, Bella Padilla. You guys might know her. She's a very famous actress and also a fan of this brand, Abel PH, and we got seriously into shopping for house stuff. Creatives who don't just make things, they make statements, stitched, sculpted, and woven with care. Designers who work with what's around them, pineapple fibers, retazos, driftwood, and even forgotten traditions, and turn them into something unforgettable. So next time someone asks, is local design still relevant? Tell them it's not just relevant, it's revolutionary. And the best part, it's only getting started. From a design hub to cobblestone streets, our journey takes us on a historic turn to Intramuros. Here inside the beautifully restored Foro de Intramuros, something extraordinary happened at Takeover, an artisan fair bringing together 100 makers from all over the Philippines, many of whom have never had a chance to showcase their work in this kind of spotlight. Think of it as a treasure hunt, but instead of hunting for gold, you're finding stories, textures, and traditions. And yes, maybe a few things that you'll need in your living room. This event, a project spearheaded by First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, was created with a simple but powerful mission: to give these artisans a platform not just to sell, but to be seen, heard, and valued. The country's top designers also came not just to admire, but to source, because here, design inspiration isn't flown in, it's handcrafted at home.
Wow, we're witnessing the designer choosing fabric. Hello. Hi. Love how you just noticed this. And what is it about, parang what caught your eye about this weaves that you saw?
Yeah, I think for me first is the quality of the material. Yeah, because I think this is made of cotton.
Yes.
Unlike before, they were using more often the synthetic.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so this is much comfortable. And then I think the patterns are nice because I think he has some new variations, right? Yeah.
I love how you were imagining it. You're like saying it could be pants because you're asking about the width.
Right.
So how do you imagine these pieces when you see them? And now I'm
Yeah,
imagining it as pants.
Because now it's nice as a pants like that, even
Yeah.
with the fringes.
Yes. Oh,
Right? And then you
wow.
can just wear it under a jacket or even a t-shirt.
Yes. I love it. I love it because I'm just seeing it as a poncho, but the way you imagined it is
yeah.
so modern. I love it.
And when Lulu Tangan shows you an idea, you listen, you get inspired, and then you shop. Now meet Simpio Mata, a master wood carver from Palawan. Last year, he came with 6 pieces. Just 6. They sold out in hours. So this year, his whole community came with him. What started with one man and his chisel is now an entire village carving their way back into tradition.
Paano nangyari yan?
Nung una po, mama ko pa lang po ang gumaga, tapos po nung tinuruan ko po hinikayat ko po yung mga kapitbahay, yung mga sa ibang village na gagawa tayo ng ganito kasi para hindi po mawala yung ating traditional art.
And the work? Incredible. There was this one fish knife that looked like it came straight out of a design museum.
Paano to?
Ma'am, ganun, isa rin po siya, ma'am,
Malaking klaseng naman to. Wild!
Fish siya, tapos yung opo.
Yeah. Galing.
Kumbaga parang
Gaano katagal mo siya ginagawa?
yung ganito po siya, ma'am, kung talagang dyan ako nakapokus mga isang linggo po siya.
Isang linggo.
Opo.
He did that masterpiece in 1 week. Meanwhile, I can't even finish a Netflix series. Next, we head to Negros to meet Jojo Balawod. He was a former rebel and now a proud artisan. He's part of the Balik Salig program run by the Association of Negros Producers, giving former combatants the tool to trade arms with artistry. Now, Jojo practices Nito-style weaving, a skill passed down from his lola. From rebel to weaver, that's not just a career change, it's a comeback story.
Bring them technical skills, marketing platforms, design skills, and just find ways to help really uplift them in a society.
Also in the spotlight, a powerful group of Bangsamoro women weavers hailing from Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Basilan, and Mindanao. They spent years creating beautiful, intricate work, largely unseen by the rest of the country. After decades of conflict, their artistry speaks for itself. Strong, detailed, and refreshingly untouched by trend cycles. These aren't fast fashion items. These are heirlooms.
And it's a wealth of knowledge. Like, I've learned so much from them in terms of like the names of their patterns and why they wove it. For example, with the yakan, all their textiles kasi are part of their own clothing. So each one represents them as a community and them as a people, or the yakan. We're also helping a lot of other weavers and crafters all over. We have from Sulu, we have the Sama Bajau Tepa weavers. So Mariam in particular is from Tandubas, Tawi-Tawi. So they're like another island is already in Malaysia. Yes. So they're one of the last islands of the Philippines, and they've been able to maintain their traditions. And that's what's wonderful, because they were isolated for so very long that their weaving traditions, their crafts are also very pure. And it's fantastic that we're able to bring them to Manila and for them to share their own story.
This event wasn't just a showcase. It was a reminder that culture isn't something you archive. It's something you live, wear, carve, weave, and pass on. Right here, in the hands of people who never stop creating. The future of Filipino design? It's not coming. It's already here. To FAMPh and Lakat, meeting artisans from all over the country. Generations of makers, each with a story, a skill, and something beautiful and uniquely Filipino. We've seen weaving, carving, metalwork, you name it. At one point, I thought we've seen it all. Spoiler alert, we haven't. Because here's the twist. The ones carrying tradition forward, it's the next generation. Tucked inside Caravan Plaza in Makati, between cafes, concrete, and concept stores, we found something quietly extraordinary. Afro Living. It's a gallery, yes, but it's also a time capsule, a cultural checkpoint, and a love letter to heritage. Their ongoing exhibit, Mano Mano, honors tradition in the best way possible, by getting your hands dirty. No 3D printers, no shortcuts. Just metal, sweat, and heart. Sorry, AI.
I just grew into a love for the craft. So to finally be able to show work that's specified to art, jewelry, and just handmade everything was exciting for me, and it was nice to finally have everyone's work shown in a a gallery or a store setting, rather than just us seeing our pieces on our benches and in the studio. I think that's a nice culmination to the work that you make, that it's shown to the rest of the world. Making with my hands is really a special connection that I don't think any machine or computer can do. Those things are, I believe, are tools that can help, but there's really something special about working with your hands, things coming from your mind and translating it out into physical pieces. And I think that's what everyone in Studio 925 enjoys as well. We actually had parameters for this exhibit where we just really had to make everything down to the chains, all made by hand, the locking systems, hinges, and it's just to showcase handmade work can go. We all have different skill levels also, so you can see we just put out the best of what we had with the skills that we had. It just shows that the hand has so much power, and it's something, I think that's the heart also of what Studio 925 wants to preserve, which is handmade work. The community of Studio 925 really aims to create a new, generation or a new group of people that have a love for that, so that the craft, which is like thousands of years old, can be preserved as well. And there's just endless expressions to metalsmithing. So I think that's important because it's just really part of being human to be able to express something with your hands. This is what I made for Mano Mano. I concentrated on more of sculpting metal sheets, silver sheets, and it's just an exploration of what I do with my paper sculptures. A technique for gold leafing inlay. So there's a lot to do with silver sheets, so I wanted to kind of expand on that as much as I could.
The pieces here look like they belong in a museum. Turns out it came from a student who probably still has homework.
All of these artists and students and teachers just express it through their backgrounds, whether it's through film, graphic design, architecture. We're just a whole mix of people coming together and just enjoying metal.
In a world obsessed with speed, Afro Living invites us to slow down, to honor the process, to respect the hands behind the work, and to celebrate a generation that's not reinventing the wheel, just hand forging it better. They call the exhibit Mano Mano. Yes, there were sparks flying, mostly from the welding, but maybe also from me falling in love with Filipino design over again. Filipino design isn't just about the material things. It's about meaning. It's a story told in texture, in craftsmanship, in every stitch and weave. It's a celebration of identity, community, and the joy of making things with heart. So if you're still wondering how to support local, start with what you bring to your home. Start with who you wear. Start with stories. This is the Design Lab of the Lifestyle Lab.